Hey guys, so it's Amy at Sewing Back, and I'm starting my next reading vlog for, what is today? Friday the August 23rd. So it rained on the way to work. I didn't bring my jacket, so I don't know how much is supposed to rain today. It's nice, don't get me wrong. I just left without my jacket because I was taking out the last of the recycling and garbage and, anyway, before I left, and didn't even think about it. Anyway. But I'll be in my office for most of the day, so it won't matter. Anyway, so today I'm tired still. I slept better last night than I have. Maybe because it was cooler. But that's, I started thinking about work when I woke up this morning. I'm like, why am I thinking about work? Damn it. I don't want to think about work. Anyway, but I'm here for Friday. Anyway, so, I don't think it'll be, Fridays are usually pretty calm around here. You never know. Again, as things fluctuate. I hope to get a lot of The Man in the Iron Mask done today by Alexander Dumas. We'll see. It just depends on how the day goes. I'm hoping to get at least a bit into it. I'm over 100 pages after driving to work. I don't know exactly where I'm at. But I'm making progress. And there are times I'm still like shaking my head, just going, oh, these people, they're so impulsive. It's fun. As I said, it's so unrealistic, and yet it's using all these historical figures and trying to insert history, but it's not always correct. It's funny. Anyway, for me, enjoyable for me. Let's see. Anyway, so I am gonna at least work a little bit on that when I can, but work comes first, darn it. So let's try to make it through Friday. I don't have any plans this evening, so it's just going to be quiet. So maybe we'll get some stuff done. Maybe I'll actually read a book physically later, but I kind of doubt it. I don't think I'm going to do that until I finish these books. So, or this last book for right now. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I will check in with you guys later. Hey guys, so it's just after 4. I got to my car. It's really sunny and warm here, but where I'm going is like the dark clouds you can see here is like way on the way home. So we'll see how the weather is when I get home, or on the way home. So I am about to leave here. Today was super busy. I don't know what happened. Like, I don't even know where half the day went. Like, things happened, and we got lucky, and one of the managers bought us lunch, so I didn't have to eat my little stupid TV dinner that I brought. So that was kind of nice too. But it just was not a reading day. Like, I didn't listen to anything, and I didn't bring anything to read. So I didn't have time. It was just one of those days. So, I am going to listen hopefully to The Man in the Iron Mask on the way home. And then I think I'm going to make some decisions on my reading and listening kind of things that I want to do for the weekend, because I had plans, and then this whole week has been a Dumas week. So, I think, yeah. We'll see what happens after this. Anyway, so I'm just going to go home. I just thought I'd come. I don't know. There's barely anybody here left. I'm one of the last people here. Anyway, because I have to stay till 4. Everybody else leaves earlier than I do on a Friday. Oh, well. Anyway, so I'm going to go home and chill out. And we'll see what happens. Again, as I said, there is something I want to talk about that I'm kind of excited about, but I'll talk more about it when I get home. So anyway, I will check in with you guys later. Okay, guys, so I'm just about to eat. I'm just letting my my frozen French bread pizza kind of cool off before I eat it. But I did want to say that and it's almost 8 o'clock. So about a half hour ago, I stopped playing to make dinner. So I was playing Animal Crossing, and I did listen to The Man in the Iron Mask, and I did get to 268 pages, so I'm 46% of the way in. I did a really good chunk this evening, and I'm really excited about this again. There's just so much stuff happening, and just so much building on what we know and what we're learning. It's just so good. Like, I just love Dumas' writing about court intrigues, and then plots behind the throne, and blah, and then there's all the romance stuff, which everybody's so dramatic. Anyway, so I did a good chunk. I still have approximately about 300, little over 300 pages of this. And then, so I have about 6 hours left of the audiobook. I don't think I'm going to listen to any more tonight because I've done a pretty good chunk. And I just don't know how tomorrow's going to go. So we will see. As I said, I did attempt to get back into Vows and Ruins at work today, but work was just, I was so distracting. Everything was just taking up my time. Like, I don't even know where some of that time went. So I did not listen more than probably about 15, 20 minutes to this, because I thought, well, maybe I needed to switch it up, because I didn't pick up the Man in the Iron Mask at work at all until like the last half hour. But I did try to read a little bit of this, and I'm going to set this aside for now. I might try to read that physically, because the audiobook is going to go away on, what day? Did I say Monday? Monday. And I think it's like 2 o'clock or 2:30 or something. So I just don't know if I'm ever going to I'm not sure I'm going to get that done. But, again, I am focusing on listening to The Man in the Iron Mask. And again, I can get that, I can either read that physically, the other book, or not. But I'm just so into it right now. I just can't stop this. I tried to switch over to the library hold, but I just can't do it. Anyways, we're just going to focus on this, and I'm not mad about it. So, and then tomorrow, as I said, I have like 6 hours left. I just don't know if I'm going to get that done, because I am going to meet up with my parents. My brother and I are going to drive down about an hour to Salem and have lunch with my parents, because we haven't seen them for quite a few weeks, because again, they were back in Minnesota and Iowa for 3 weeks with driving back and forth and stuff. So we haven't seen them. So, and then, and again, today, so this was a cool thing, is that I've been trying to push my family they wanted to go on an Alaskan, tour, a cruise. And I've been saying, well, let's just get the trip together. Let's go. Let's do it this year, or, do it for next year. Like, figure out what we want to do. And then, we just plan it. And I've been doing this like every year, trying to get them to make a decision. So finally, they made a decision this year that we're going to do the Alaska trip next year. So, but then it took them forever to figure out which one they wanted to do. And then it took forever for them to actually decide we're going to do it. So, finally, they all just decided this last week that we're going to do this certain one, which is the one that I liked the most, even though it was most expensive, of course. And then, and so, today, while I was at work, which I had no control of, I was pretty much signed up for the trip, which is fine. I mean, I'm going to go. I just think it's funny, because I thought we were going to do it tomorrow when I would be off, but no. And they all did it today. And so we all got it to where those of us who are going will have rooms near each other, because we're going to be a group, so that'll be good. Anyway, so far there's like 7 of us. So we're hoping some others might join now that we've put money down. We'll see what happens. But I was just, so I'm really looking forward to this trip, but that brings up things that I have to, decide on. And most of those are financial decisions. And then also physical, like trying to get myself to start exercising again. So I think in the next, because again, now I'm 10 months out pretty much from when we're going. And, I still have to pay for the trip. It's all due, by March, I think, something in there. So I have quite a bit of it already saved, but I need to save more, I don't have it all right on hand. Luckily I do get to room with my aunt, so I didn't have to do a single room, which would have been, over $2,000 more, which would have been painful, but I would have done it if I had to, but she didn't mind, sharing. So, or, butting. So we'll see how that goes. We'll deal. It'll be fine. But, so I have I have to start thinking about, things to cut back on. And of course, the first thing I have to cut back on is my coffee splurge that I have most days. So I think that'll be the easy way to find money, because I will buy cold brew and have iced coffee with some kind of flavoring in it, and just take that to work in the morning, because I don't like hot coffee. I never have, and probably never will. So I always bought blended drinks that are really sugary and they're also expensive. So we're going to try to cut back. It's going to hurt, but I'm going to do it during the week. I can't have any. But I'm going to let myself have the weekends where they're like treats, like I can have one. I mean, I want to get to the point where I only have one a week, but I think at first I'm going to let myself have one on each day if I want to. It'd be, so one or two, but mostly none during the week. I have to make sure I don't do it during the week. I have to stop that, so that's my first thing. And then exercising. So Monday, again, I'm not going to be able to go buy a coffee. I'm going to take my own coffee. And then I'm going to change what time I go to bed and get up, because I'm going to get up early to exercise on my treadmill. I mean, I'm going to start out slow, but I still have to get up and do that because I don't like to I don't exercise at night anymore. I'm so sedentary that I sit at my desk for most of my day. I do get up and move, but not as much as, not very much. And then I drive home and then I just sit here on the couch, or sit at my computer in the office. And so I'm still sitting, so the thing is that I need to get moving. So I'm going to start out with mornings because that's the only way I can. I did try that. I just did not go, keep to it. Now that I'm on a 10-month race to get myself at least I'm not going to say fully healthy because I am fairly overweight and know I have to take it slow, and it's the weight doesn't fall off easy for me. Mostly for me, it's just moving. I want to be able to walk the distances. I want to be able to go places and not be able to make it. I don't know. It's not supposed to be super strenuous for what's there, but I also know I'm in no shape to do a whole lot. So I need to do it anyway. This is my incentive. I just need to do it. So so there might be some whining next week. Just a heads up. So we'll see how that goes. But I think this is a good, starting point is, okay, we've put money down. I'm going on this trip in 10 months. I want to at least make some progress in both. Well, I have to save money. I don't have a choice. And then the exercise I want to be more in shape than way more in shape than I am now, but I don't expect to lose a lot of weight. I just want to be able to move and be able to walk a distance without, feeling winded all the time, I mean, I don't feel winded all the time, but I meant if I do a little too extra, you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, point is, we'll work on that. So anyway, I've chatted enough now, so we'll see how that all goes. And no, I'm not talking about book buying, going on a book buying ban yet. I'm going to work on those two things. I'm going to try to hold myself back from buying as many books as I normally do. Because again, most of my extra money went to books and coffee and going out to eat. So I'm going to work on these things a little bit at a time. Again, the first and foremost, I'm going to take out the easy one, which is buying coffee every day. So we'll work on the book buying and eating out as we go. But I'm going to do the coffee and exercise first, and then we'll see where we go from there. So anyway, I will check in with you just probably for a few seconds, a few minutes at the end. If I did read anything, I just don't know if I feel like it. My cats are meowing in the other room. Can you hear them? He, of course, stops right as I stop. Oh, well, it's fine. They're racing out. Anyway, I will check in later. Are you just going to sit there? Okay, I don't know who I thought I was kidding that I'd say I'd try to read, but I'm done for the night. It's almost 9 o'clock, and yeah, just an hour later, but I'm already fading. So we're just going to cut this off. Anyway, so it was an interesting day-ish, maybe. That's fine. I made it through the day. Anyway, and I'm still on track. I am actually surprised I've been able to vlog every day. This is pretty cool. Anyway, so tomorrow, as I said, parents. And then, I don't know, I'll just hang around, or, hopefully I'll get some stuff. I don't think I'll do anything around the house. I will play with my spreadsheets in the morning, and maybe I'll get to read a little bit of, or, listen to the Man in the Iron Mask, but I don't think I'm going to get a lot done until I get home after lunch. So it'll probably be mid-afternoon before I get to play video games or listen to my audiobook. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow.